Hi guys, so here's my design team project for the Meet with Love scrapbooking store. Um, all the supplies here can be found at Meet with Love. So here uh, the mini album that I made here is actually a hybrid of a paperback mini as well as a kind of like a Tim Holtz style file folder, and that's like the front page. And for the second page, which is kind of the flap out of like half of the paper bag, you get two tags that pulls out because of like the space that paper bags give you. So you can certainly put even more tags inside the mini. Um, and here off on the pocket, there's some decorative tags. And this decorative tag, as you can see, I've used the rub-on resist technique, um, and as well as a cutout from the paper line. So the paper line that I've used is actually from the Kaiser Craft Art of Life paper collection. The larger 12 by 12 pieces I thought was more suitable for the project. As you can see, like actually the height of the mini is around 8 inches. So the smaller pieces of paper will not be as suitable. A lot of stands images from which I did on the different flaps, and I also decorated the two sides of the flaps, that kind of hide the hinge system, if you will, which is actually very similar to the Tim Holtz file folio, which you can totally do yourself. And in this case, it will help you when you want to have more flexibility to include such a waterfall hinge system into any of your projects. So on the left page, you can see that the color theme is mostly kind of like this blue. That blue is actually the new blue pen sketch from Tim Holtz. I did different I used different things like the inks, as well as probably some stamping with some of the acrylic paints. And here is the second side, and you can see I actually did like a similar thing, which is like on the acetate sheets you see me flipping through. I use alcohol inks to like drip that and have some kind of like an effect. Stickers are also from the Kaiser Craft Art of Life collection. And once again, another pocket for a tag in which more photos and journaling can happen. And I've kind of intentionally left the space mostly quite plain so that photos can actually go there. So I didn't like not over decorate it. And this is the last page of the mini. And once again, this follows like the structure of like the first flip out. You have like the decorative tab with the rub-on technique, and as well as the cutout from the paper. So this is an example of how you can use the more black and white or vintage colors to make a mini album and add color onto mediums. Into my text, and you see the word everyday, and then all this. They are actually Tim Holtz this plastic sticker things, which you can actually alter by putting paints on it as well. Okay, so here you see me do just a quick tutorial. Okay, so you have seen me use this rub-on resist technique before in my home mini album, which is incidentally also a design team project with Made with Love, and that is a variation of the technique, and that one is actually one of my favorite. Um, Basically, what you want to get is I want to get substrates that are able to accept both of the rub-ons as well as water-based inks. Because what the rub-on is going to do is going to resist your water-based inks. Okay, so first I get like a manila tag out. Manila tags are really versatile, so you can use them for like a lot of this like altering mixed media projects sort of stuff, because they are a great substrate that accepts a lot of mediums that you apply onto it. With rub-ons, you may want to have to experiment with different brands, but one of the things I noticed is that especially for the Tim Holtz brands, they're just a little bit more resistant at being applied onto, so they kind of like to stick to that clear sheet, and you have to use a little bit more force to apply the rub-ons to, and especially when you're working with rub-ons that has like many designs, or like a really large design. You want to do what I'm doing right now. I'm actually slowly lifting parts of it, um, while I'm rubbing the design on. And if there are parts of it that that didn't quite that I missed, I just put it back down exactly where it needs to be, so that a full image can be transferred. So you you don't have to, like, once you lift on, like, oh shucks, then there's something that is not the image is not complete, or it didn't get rubbed off, and then you have to like try in the fidget to find it. Um, and this is how I get like those like really nice results every single time. It takes a little bit more practice, and with different brands, some applies better than the other. Like the one that I did in the mini album was um, uh, actually from Kaiser Craft, and so those actually um, uh, apply on a little bit better, but the drawback is that it gets stuck to the backer sheet. So you see me here applying some broken china distress stains, as well as some I think this is barn door, if I'm not mistaken, or fired brick, one of them. And because the distress stains are a little more intense, and um, in my paperback mini, what I used instead were actually distress inks, which are a bit more muted, but you can also control the blending a little bit better. But it just really depends on the kind of effect you want to see. If you want to see something more intense with a distinction of where the colors are mixing and stuff, then you just want to use direct from the stain to the paper. And next I'm going to do like the variation, which is going to happen at the bottom of the tag, which is kind of one of my favorite things to do. Um, um, and if we use a stencil, as what I did in this demonstration, it's kind of like having three different like contrasting patterns. It's just really fun. I'm going to grab my Tim Holtz marker spritzer, and basically any markers will work as well, as long as they're water based. No, as long as they are felt. Even alcohol markers work with this as well, and get this spritz effect. But at least for this particular technique, you will need to want to use a water base, because the water base inks actually are being resisted by the rub-ons. And I'm going to apply that chipped sapphire. And so what you're going to get is a really cool effect. You're going to get a spritz effect on top of, just like these little dots, on top of a negative space of the stencil, and the resist from the rub-ons. So here's a close-up of the mini. Here's the cover page, and along the way it'll be kind of like in accordance to like a flip through of the mini. And so thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.